Hello there, good afternoon. It was a chilly one this morning. We had some of the best of the sunshine yesterday and also some of the lower temperatures overnight last night. But although there is a fair amount of cloud around today, not like yesterday morning, we are going to see one or two breaks here and there as the day goes on. Temperatures 6s and 7s later in the day. Overnight tonight, holding on to a fair amount of clouds, so it won't be quite so chilly overnight tonight. And so tomorrow morning starts off on a milder but also once again a rather cloudy note. Although once again we might just see a few breaks in the cloud later on in the day, and temperatures perhaps struggling a little bit more than today, up to around 5 or 6 Celsius later on in the day. But it is a pretty settled outlook from now until we head in towards New Year. Hello there, good evening. It has been a much cloudier day today in general, some brighter spells here and there. The cloud will come and go over the coming few days and might even bring the odd spot of drizzle in the breeze as well. But it is going to start feeling quite a bit chillier. The high pressure that we've had is extending across the UK. It's actually not been too cold, at least over the course of the weekend, but it is going to turn much more noticeably chilly as we head through the coming week, and especially on New Year's Day, as we see a weather front moving in from the north. That's going to introduce some significantly chillier air, which looks like it's going to stay put, at least for the first part of the new year. So keep that just tucked under your hat for now. Back to the here and now. A few clearer slots here and there through the night could mean some patchy frost, but on the whole, most of us should have a frost-free night. So not as chilly as it was last night and the night before, but temperatures hovering at around 3 or 4 Celsius for most of us first thing in the morning. The cloud perhaps breaking and lifting a little from time to time in the afternoon to give a few brighter interludes. Once again, we're one of the more favoured spots to see any of that brighter weather come through later on in the day. Temperatures are touched down 5 or 6 Celsius. As we head through Monday night into Tuesday, I'm expecting a chillier night under clearer skies, so a bit more of a frosty start to things Tuesday morning, but some brighter weather through the day. Feeling the nip in the air though, 5 Celsius, and a frosty start to New Year's Eve again with the clearer skies, but it should be a bright start to the day before some cloud begins to thicken up later on, and that could just mean a bit of a cloudy affair if you are heading out for celebrations at midnight. But generally speaking, it's looking pretty settled right into New Year. Hello there once again. After a pretty cloudy end to the weekend, it's going to be fairly similar in the coming few days. That cloud will come and go. It's going to be quite chilly where the breeze comes along as well, but we will be prone to some patchy overnight frosts as well. So sitting under the high pressure, it is fairly settled once again, but it's also not been too chilly for the time of year. Well, according to the statistics anyway. But as we head through the next couple of days, we will see something noticeably chillier moving right across the UK. And on New Year's Day itself, a weather front moving southwards. Well, that might just bring a little flurry of snow here and there, but it's also going to set us up in some pretty cold air that's going to sit tight for the first part of the new year. So that's something just to tuck under your hat for later. Back to the here and now though, it is generally rather cloudy out there, so we should stay frost-free overnight tonight. One or two spots could start off with a slight grass frost first thing in the morning, and on the whole tomorrow the cloud will come and go, thicker at times, but also allowing a few chinks of sunshine to come through later on in the afternoon. Temperatures at about 5 or 6 Celsius, so struggling a little, but looking settled as we head towards New Year's Eve. As I've mentioned, we could just see a little flurry of snow on New Year's Day. Wherever you are, take care. Good night.